Hey y'all, today we're going to show you how we make air fried bacon in our Ninja Foodi. Oh, we're having a whole lot of fun.
Guess what? Guess what? It's hot. Hi, welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the good old boy. And today we're going to show you a really quick way that we do air fried bacon in our Ninja Foodi. Now I know that we've shown you before how we do it in an actual air fryer, but a lot of people are seeing and wanting to know a lot of the different features that are on the Foodi, and we tout that we cook bacon in our Foodi all the time, just about every morning. And so we wanted to show you what it's like in the Foodi, how much you can get in there, what it looks like when it's cooked up, some of the things you can do to make it better. And so we're going to show you real quick. If you hear some stuff in the background, we're in Texas and it's raining, like a lot. Like, I'm trying to do this in between raindrops because it's really loud when it rains in Texas because, well, everything's bigger in Texas, including the rain. If you hear some banging around in the background, Cris is over there getting ready because we're getting ready to head into Corpus Christi just to kind of hang out, see the town, get some stuff. And in the meantime, I'm going to cook up some bacon because we have a recipe or two later that requires some cooked up bacon. So why not better than to show you how we do it in our air crisper here with the Ninja Foodi. So what you need are the following ingredients. Pay attention because this is real specific. You ready? Bacon. Just store-bought bacon, whatever you want. Thick cut, thin cut, whatever brand, whatever blows your hair back, suits your fancy, whatever you want. Just bring home the bacon and cook it in your Ninja Foodi. And all I want to do is I usually do no more than 6 strips down in the bottom. You want it just to cover the bottom of the pan. And it's okay if that bacon touches the other bacon. It's not really going to hurt it all that much. In fact, it's going to kind of crisp it up together. It might stick a little bit, but you're not doing this in a frying pan where you can really separate it out. Just like in the air fryer, it's going to touch a little bit, but that's going to be okay. So there's 4, 5, and I'll do one more on the other side, make it 6. Now let me wash my hands real quick, and then I'll grab the other camera and show you what it looks like in there. Dry my hands off real quick, and this is what she looks like when you put that bacon down in the bottom. It's going to touch a little bit, the sides are going to curl up, and it's all going to depend on what kind of bacon you get. The bacon that we buy, sometimes it's real thin, sometimes it's a little thicker. I think it just depends on the dude who was cutting the bacon that day. But you can see right down here, it's kind of curled up on the end. That's okay. You can see where it's touching. That's okay. Because that bacon's going to shrink up, and then the air is going to keep circulating around it to cook that up. So what I want to do, close my lid, and I'm going to put this on air crisp. I want to set it for 360 degrees, and I'm going to go for 12 minutes and hit start. It's all going to depend on your altitude. It's going to depend on your cut of bacon, how thick or thin it is, how you've placed it in the bottom of the pan, on how it's going to cook. But the cool feature about the Foodi is like, hey, I want to check it after it's been cooking for 15 seconds. All I got to do is lift up the lid, everything shuts off, I could check the bacon, close it right back up, and it starts right back up, and the time will, where it stopped at, that's where it will restart at. So we're going to come back in about 12 minutes and check our bacon and see if we need to add some time or if we just need to add that bacon to my belly in 3, 2, 1. And now we're back, and in 3, 2, 1, it's done. So it's going to go and it's going to say cool, which means it's just cooling itself off. Hey, there's my kid bringing in the dog, by the way. And after that, now it says done, it beeps, and it says, hey, check this out. So we're going to open up our lid and look at that crispy, bubbly, wonderful creation known as bacon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab me a plate and the freshly washed tongs that my wife washed up this morning.
Why did your wife wash the dishes this morning?
Because she's a nice lady. So I can kind of grab that out of there in one hunk.
Oh my goodness, yes. And what I like about doing it this way is Cris is wild about crispy bacon. I like mine a little more chewy. And the way it cooks up, it's a little bit of both, which I'm completely happy with. So I'm going to set those right here, and I will bring you the bacon. All right, y'all, check this out. Look at that. Bacon. It's crispy. It'll kind of stick together just a little bit, but it's fine. Oh, guess what? Guess what? It's hot. But bacon. Watch this. It's crispy. It's a little chewy. If you want it to go a little longer, you totally can. Like I said, we did that for 12 minutes down here. So if I wanted to cook that up a little bit more and take away the chew, I'd probably do it for about 14. But I'd be checking it every so often, about every minute till we get there. And that's what I like about the Foodi, is that you can lift that lid, check on it, and see what you need to do, and shut the lid back, and you don't lose that much heat out of it, and it's going to recirculate. Now, here's the other thing, is I did 6 strips of bacon. I've got just a couple, let me separate this out of the way. I've got a couple strips of bacon left over. Now, I would not cook this for the full 12 minutes, or else you're going to come out with some blackened bacon, maybe a little smoke wherever you're at too. So all I'm going to do is set this down in there. And I'm probably going to go for about 6 minutes, because one, the Foodi's hot already, so it doesn't have to bring itself up to temperature. And two, it's a lot like baking cookies. You know, if you're going to bake a batch of cookies, that second batch, you're not going to bake it for near as long because you don't want to burn your cookies. So I'm going to set that for 6 minutes, fry up the bacon. I'll check it in about 4 just to make sure I'm not burning the bacon. I can always go longer if need be. But that is how we do bacon. And if you like how we do bacon, or anything else we do on this channel, we ask that you give us the thumbs up. And also, if you have not become a member of the Crock Posse, all you got to do is click that little subscribe button down below, and boom, you are a member of our fun-loving, slow-cooking, air-frying, foodie-loving, all kinds of stuff family that we have around these parts, known as the Crock Posse. Also, if you have not, click that little bell down below. We call that the ding-a-ling, and if you click the little ding-a-ling, we'll let you know as soon as we put up a new video. And whatever y'all do, laugh often,
eat good food,
and speak like.
bye. If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the Patreon link below.